Hey guys, Moose here. Welcome back to another episode of Life as Feudal Forest Village. We're in early summer. Hopefully we don't get that weird kind of bug when you load in. They don't plant properly anymore. It looks like they're planting, so it's fine. Should start harvesting the quick growing stuff. Wheat is not quick growing, so let that go. These are probably about to go away. Maybe not, actually. I don't know. Is that... Are these already bearing fruit? They're not, like, mature yet? Which one did the... I think maybe this is newer. And these are actually, like, preparing to bear fruit. Okay, that's actually pretty nice. Let's see. It's still early summer. Probably not time... probably not time to hit the button on any of these. Yeah, ooh, that one's getting there. So this guy's actually pretty close. Some of these are getting into the territory where I'd consider telling him to harvest. I think we'll hold off for the moment. Clothing still looks good, so taking it down to 4 is productive so far. We're sitting on a pretty good amount of wool there. These guys are just, you know, doing their thing. Most of the warehouses are full at this point, so we gotta kind of pull it back a little bit. What are they full with, though? We're not really... That one's empty. We probably want to hold on to that. I was gonna say we might want to make more metal, but... Yeah, I don't know. Hold on at the moment. How many... What does it take? 2? I don't know, man. Maybe we need to. 900's not that much. I'd prefer to have a bit more than that, but we really don't have that many warehouses. Didn't mean to do that. Yeah, we'll see. That's something we're gonna have to keep an eye on and maybe figure out. Still need to deconstruct this damn thing. Taking its sweet time. Forestry's going. Not something I particularly care about, but getting it out of the way is good. Kind of short on build. What am I building? Is it just deconstructions taking that many? No, there's got to be something we're partway through building somewhere. I don't recall putting anything down though, so... Okay, yeah, those were dying. Alright. That's unfortunate, but also not really that big of a deal. I'm just gonna harvest everything. If they're behind for a reason. And if I wait to tell them to harvest, they're just gonna get less. So it's better to pull the trigger now. Get the ball rolling, that way we don't have to worry about running out later. Especially because we're dipping to pretty much 10k here, and that's a very scary thing to see. It's okay, I'll move off of wheat next year. It should be fine. This is staffed. Okay, so you guys are making flour. Kind of slowly, though. We're down to 500. Are we using it a lot? Yeah, we are. Well, not a lot, but 2 of the 4 are using it. That might be a problem. I don't really want to make another windmill, but hey, if I do, it only takes 2 people to staff it, so that's not that bad. Okay, how am I doing on wool? I got about 4k not in the market. Alright. Probably time to trade for hide, yeah. I really hate how little you get out of this. Yeah, I can't even get 2k. It's gotta be 15. Oh, that's too many. That's a raw deal. What can I do? Gotta pay the price, one way or another. Better this than the manpower get wasted in the fields. And by the fields, I mean the wilderness, hunting, of course, but yeah. It seems to be the balance. What does that button do? Does it just call people who are sick to come here? That's very strange. I never noticed that was a button before. Or is that just like... some of them have buttons? If they don't have anyone who works there. Or, sorry, if they don't have a product, then you just click the button. And it does nothing. But if there's no product, is that... because, yeah, this... that also has a button. Yeah, okay, so I think this is just the default template for anything that doesn't have a direct product. But, okay, but that has it. Is there any that has this that actually does something? Not really. So then why is it a button? I'm very, very confused right now. Okay, well, I'm just gonna assume that it does nothing. Maybe that's not correct. Maybe it, like, calls people to it, but why would the crypt have that? You hit the button on the crypt and it calls all the corpses to it. That's how that works. That totally makes sense. Alright, well... weirdness with that aside, we're up to 1,500 food, or 15,000 food. I don't know, man, unless we break 20k. Even if we do break 20k, I don't think I'm going to feel that much better about it. I really want to be in the 30k neighborhood right now. Not feeling good about that, especially because this year it's going to be dipping even lower thanks to the orchards being out of commission for a year or two. Yeah, not a good situation. Not a good situation at all. I guess it was just deconstruction that was getting this done. Or that was creating the demand for builders, that's what I meant to say. Not even halfway. I thought about this between episodes here. I thought about relocating the keep. But if I was going to do that, where would I put it? Right here? I think I'd probably put it right here. Do I want to... actually, I kind of want to do that. I need to clear all this crap first. Get all this junk out of here. Because I don't really have any desire to expand over this way. If I did, it would be housing up here, but that doesn't really impact this. You know, so it makes more sense to... if I'm going to build something like that, do it over here. Lower that. I'm not really a fan about how that appears to be getting done, but it actually looks correct because there's kind of a hill here. It's going to create a ridge though, because the pasture doesn't care about that, so now there's going to be a ridge. It's okay, I don't need roads there, it's fine. Okay, slowly draining this out. We're not really using much from the warehouses though, it's just kind of... nothing's really getting used out of there. Well, they're not really getting filled up either, but I guess wood. Wood is the only in or out on that front. I wonder if you can have two surely you can have two castles, right? I know you can build two, but I'm curious if like you can have two researching at the same time. That'd be kind of cool. How would it... I want to see if it even lets you look at the same one. Or maybe selecting it on one makes it so that all of them do it. I don't know. It'll be interesting to see how they set it up, I guess. Are you kidding me with this? We're already in late fall? That was fast. You guys blew it. You are not harvesting the way that I expected. Alright, there goes everything. Didn't even break 20k. That is real bad. Yeah, sure, whatever. Probably just ore. No, you know what? Get him in on the stone as well. If we're really going to be doing this new, doing another castle, we should probably have him work on that as well. I don't think we're worried about tools right now. I think we just leave that alone. Looks like they already finished this. Alright. we're really just doing this for fun at this point. We don't need to, but it'd be nice to speed things up. How does this line up? Okay, it lines up okay. This way they don't have to, you know, that's a big distance. Even though it doesn't look like it, it's far from home, so having it close by like this is actually pretty nice. The main issue that's going to come with this is the upgrades. The upgrades are going to take freaking forever. But, okay. Camera bug there. It's probably worth it just to move along. We're kind of taking our sweet time here. Things are taking a while, but if one of those is food production tier 2, we need that, like, pretty much now. We're having food issues. There's no getting around that. Probably going to dip under 10k this year. Nothing I can really do to prevent that. I think it's we definitely need to go potatoes here. And on the oats, I think. This'll help, but how much? I'm only gonna see about 1,500 to 2,000 of that 27,000, or 2,700. We're gonna miss out on a lot of it, so... Actually, I need clay, surprisingly. Get some clay in there as well. The nice thing about this is I no longer need this to exist. It's still good to have because it's close to these guys, but it's no longer necessary for this to happen. But if I want to have both running at the same time, then it is still necessary. I just don't know how I feel about that just yet. At the moment, I just want them to start building this, because we don't have that long of a window with winter here, so the faster we can get rolling, the better. I'm still wondering if that actually does something. It can't, right? Like, there's no way to do anything on the crypt. It just doesn't make any sense. It's gotta be, like, just a remnant of whatever template they used for that interface object. Just bizarre. Oh well. There's always something weird. Do we have more than 200 homes? 204. Okay, so we're missing 4 people. I'm surprised they're not making babies more quickly. We've been kind of at 200 for a while here. But I guess people are kind of dying off pretty consistently, so I suppose it makes sense. Yeah, I think getting rid of pigs was really gonna... That's really gonna be a tremendous benefit for us in the long term here. We haven't totally realized it yet. Next year is the first year where we're only having one oats plot, and I think that's gonna be... That's gonna be a big deal. Go away, bear. Free hide. Gotta take what you can get here, man. Alright, they're building it. It's not going particularly fast, but, you know, it's whatever. Can't be surprised by that. Almost done with this stupid bridge. Finally, after all these years. So I think right here is where we go. I don't need to kind of look at this. It's 2 in between them, so that's fine. I forgot this one is incorrect, but that doesn't matter, and it's easily missed, so it's a cosmetic issue at most. Alright. A little over 10% of the way there. Okay, fishermen are working. They're actually doing stuff. Actually, no, they're not. That one's not being worked. This one is. Okay, so why don't you go ahead and deconstruct that as well, since it's going to be in the way. Could have been working that, but honestly, With the travel time, I don't think it makes any sense to have that one staffed. This is reachable, right? Surely this is reachable. I'm gonna be really angry if it's not. Okay, we'll just let them work on it. Don't worry about it. See, but I am worrying about it because I don't see anyone going there that's a builder. It should only be one guy, but at the same time, what if I just made it inaccessible? Okay, thank God. That scared the crap out of me. If I was gonna have to rebuild the ramp just to get that thing out of there, that would have angered me quite a bit. Alright, late winter. Coming up on spring here, but it's -8. Early spring, -8 degrees Celsius. Questionable. I don't agree with this. It should still be winter. If you're gonna make it -8, it should still be winter. Damn it. I miss the days when it was normal to get a full harvest out of something. Because that's, you know, it's... Why would it not work that way? Why would the game punish you for not harvesting early? On the base crop that is not fancy at all. If you want to add fast-growing ones that let you harvest twice, or slow-growing ones where you have to really manage it, then fine. But if it's just the basic crop, please just make it work without me harvesting early. It's kind of annoying that I have to micromanage it so closely and suffer through seeing all the things die in the fields while I'm kind of struggling with food production as it is. It's very irritating. Didn't used to be a problem. Oh, there goes my heater. I don't know, it's getting a little bit chilly, I suppose. There's a 62, and I got 12 spare, which will immediately go to gathering. There we go. Kind of pull back a little bit on the charcoal production. We're doing just fine. I got 9,000. Don't worry about it. Not such a problem. Could probably throw some people at fishing, but I think right now we just want to see what happens with our food. Because we're right at 11, well, we're at 11.5 basically at the moment. Easily going to drop under 10 grand. And that's, again, kind of horrifying. But we also have 3 more plots for food than we used to, so... Actually, and the orchards. Oh, let me take a look at that. The orchards might be coming online this year. This one, I don't think so. This one might. I can't recall how they look. Like, if they get taller than this, is that... What, I gotta wait for it to get taller, probably, then maybe we'll be alright. Because this thing makes it seem like it's close to producing fruit, which would be pretty sweet. I just don't know if I can trust that or not. Keeps coming along. Research is also actually coming along rather nicely. Still prefer to have it here, but, you know, I'll take anything I can get right now. That's actually the last... No. Do we have another... No. Yeah, this is the last surviving relic of the old town. There's other buildings, but none that are being worked. Most of which are... Well, they've all begun deconstruction, but... Except these guys. It's pretty much totally overrun. Most of the buildings are destroyed. Just this guy. This is the only one being used still. Relic of a time gone by. I really hope this works out. I'm actually really terrified. Okay, we're growing fruit. Good. Start harvesting that immediately. I'm terrified. We're already under 10 grand. We're not going to starve, I don't think, but it's tight, man. It's real tight. I don't have a lot of faith right now, I guess is what I'm getting at. don't know, I shouldn't look too closely at this because we got another like 4 upgrades before this can do anything anyway. How many does it? Is it keep 5? Keep 4. Okay, so this is 1, then I have 3 more upgrades, yeah. I like how it builds though, it's kind of nice. Looks like something you'd make in Rust or Minecraft or something. Other than the whole, you know, angled blocks for Minecraft. Maybe in Ark I could do something like that. I think Ark or Rust would be the two. I should check out Rust again. I think I installed it at one point and like immediately got killed within 5 minutes of starting to play, so I was sort of like, oh yeah, it's just as stupid as it used to be, but it might be fun to play. I don't know. Might try that during my week off here. Yeah, by the way, I forgot to talk about that, but I have a week off now. So this week until the 15th, I think it is, I am on paid time off, which I needed mentally. Like I'm stressed and tired of work and trying to keep YouTube and Twitch going at the same time. So YouTube and Twitch obviously I'm not on PTO for, because there's no such thing as PTO when you're a streamer or a YouTuber. That's not how it works. But yeah, from my day job, it was getting bad. End of the year's rough. It's manufacturing, and end of the year means a lot of stuff. It's financial implications. There's physical inventory usually that needs to be done at the end of the year, which involves a tremendous amount of counting and making sure inventory is correct. You know, basically every single thing that the company owns needs to be counted and accounted for. It has value, then it matters. Everything needs to be correct. Outside companies come in to count it. You'd be surprised how important inventory is for a lot of different people and companies. Even I worked in an optometrist's office, and they did daily cycle counts, which is good. That's a really good thing. That's an important thing that any company with inventory, any business with inventory needs to do. But I knew nothing about it, and I was like, holy shit, you guys do this? That's actually crazy. But it makes perfect sense, and it's a good thing to do. But all of that aside, that's going to be it for today's episode as our keep completes its first stage here. So thank you very much for watching. Hope you've enjoyed it, and I hope you'll join us for the next one as well. If you did enjoy it, you can feel free to drop by twitch.tv/electronicmoose on Wednesdays, Fridays, and Sundays, 6 8 p.m. PST, 9 to 11 p.m. EST. Check out a stream if you would like. If not, thank you for watching all the same. I appreciate the views here on YouTube, regardless of whether or not you come by Twitch when I'm streaming, so thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Take care.